My name's Isaac. I'm a team member at Gold Coast Schoolies, and this is my story. We were just walking around through the street, just making sure that everything was going all right. And this little schoolie comes out and he goes, "Oh, hey, are you the Red Frogs? I've just called on the hotline. I've got a friend in the room that's vomiting and he's having a meltdown. Can you guys come up?" And we're like, "Yeah, all right." We're in the elevator. We knock on this door. His friend opens it up. Straight away, we walk in and this schoolie goes, "Get out, Red Frogs, get out. I don't want you here. I'm too embarrassed." So we leave the room and we just sit and we wait outside in the hallway. This young man was just in such dire need of someone to chat to, someone to just listen, because he was going through something really, really heavy. After a while of sitting there, we hear the schoolie get up in the room and he asks his friend, "Where's the balcony?" Because he all want to jump. And at that moment, his friend opened the door and another frog and I had to go in and stand between this young man and his balcony because he didn't want to be here anymore. And we sat there and we sat with him and he said, "I don't want to talk to you guys, but it's okay if you sit here." That was so heavy to be there, to sit in that room. And as we sat there, he started trying to call some people that he felt like he could trust. He ends up calling this guy who we had a mutual connection with. And we sit there in this room and we go, "Hey, he was so-and-so at your school a couple of years ago, wasn't he?" And he goes, "How do you know that?" "I went to one of your partner schools and I'm actually mates with this kid." And it was from that moment we began to build a relationship with this schoolie. And he went from a place where he didn't want to have a bar of the Red Frogs and he was in such a state where he wanted to end it all, to by the end of the night, he was sitting here talking with the Red Frogs, talking about his dreams, what he wanted to do in his future, his goals, his ambitions, his family, his relationships, and all the people that loved him around him. And he was able to speak with such a joy and such a life. We ended up leaving that room that night, but they asked for our frog phone number so that they could continue to connect with us through the rest of the week. So I woke up this morning to a text from these schoolies on the frog phone saying, "Hey, are we still on for lunch today?" And we met, we got Betty's Burgers today. We got to sit there, connect with this schoolie, and it was night and day to how he was feeling the other day. From a place where he felt like there was so much darkness that he couldn't even bear that, to where he was a place where he was laughing, joking, taking the mickey out of his mates again. And it was just awesome to be able to be there, right time, right place, to support him, safeguard him, and just make sure that Schoolie would realise how much he still has to live for. And yeah.